It's going to be a cool show because we not only here for a couple hours to play some great music as well, but we're also going to be chatting with a promising future Food Network star, and he's with us right now, Anthony Crain. I'll tell you what, man, because I used to cook, and what you told me is something like, it's a great idea. So why don't you let people know real quick what your idea is for submitting a video to the Food Network?
My show idea is to teach people how to cook for one. And I don't think that there's anything on the Food Network that even comes close to that. Everything on there feeds like 4 or more people. Serving size of 4 is most typical, sometimes 20 or 30. So my whole show is about why you should cook for one, how to cook for one. One of the big problems, like you always have wasted ingredients, and you're like, what do I do? It looks, you want a tablespoon of parsley in a recipe,
right?
And what do you do with all the rest of that parsley, right? You throw it in the garbage.
Well, you got a timetable on those too.
Yeah,
you know,
right, because they go bad.
Right,
exactly. So my show is trying to help people realize you can cook for one. It's awesome. It's easy. It's a style, and also I don't think there's anything like it on the Food Network at all.
So what did you bring?
All right, so I know you like onion bagels, so I stopped by Einstein's Bagels to get a bagel for you.
Yes.
And they were out of onion bagels, so I do apologize for that.
Everything?
So, no, so I picked the top 3 bagels. I picked the top 3 bagels for what I'm about to do, and I got a plain bagel. I got a pumpernickel bagel,
okay,
and I got an everything bagel.
I
know how to back up an onion bagel.
It's about to get real.
I know, right? Day Peace right here with us as well, a comedian who we're doing a show tonight, and we'll talk about that a little bit. All right, so what do you got for us, man?
So I made what's called gravlax. Are you familiar with gravlax?
Gravlax. It sounds like something for your driveway.
Yeah, it's really tasty. So I secretly IM'd you earlier and asked if you like lox, and you said absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, give it.
So gravlax and lox are pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
The difference is that gravlax is made with seasons like pepper. You put akavit on there if you have it. I use vodka. You can use brandy, whatever. But basically, it's like making lox at home. So I made a homemade lox, and if
you need salmon first, right?
Okay. You can't. Yeah, you can't.
You have to synthetically make.
Or you can grow one. You know,
you're not just putting ingredients together to make the.
Suddenly, it's salmon. A little paprika.
So it really is salmon.
Yes, it is salmon. So one of my tips, right? Because again, I want to get people doing things that they've never done before.
Yeah.
You can make this at home, and it's super easy, and it's. If you like lox at all, it's going to blow your mind. And you make it at home, it's better than what you can buy, and for way cheaper. If you ever see salmon on sale. You go into the store, you see salmon on sale. Get yourself a little 12-ounce cut, less than a pound, and a package of dill. That's all you need. Everything else you already have at home, unless you don't have vodka at home, which I assume everyone has vodka at home.
I got to get some.
Yeah, vodka or brandy or something. As long as you have something.
This is a homemade cure that you made.
This is cold cured in the fridge. So there's no smoking machine, nothing. It's the simplest thing in the world. You just put it in the fridge for 5 days. You flip it over, and even if you don't flip it over, it's still going to work. Okay. And you press down on it so that the spices kind of get sucked in. But what happens is because you put salt, sugar, and pepper on it, the salt sucks out all the moisture from that fish, and that's what cures it into a meat that's more stable. And here's the piece de resistance.
Cut through the head.
So that so that is now
a nice piece of salmon.
Yep, and it's dry cured. So it's cold cured in the fridge with that stuff. It's been pressed I left it for 5 days. And I'm just going to slice little thin pieces off of this. And it's going to be the best lox you've ever had.
I can't wait, man. So we're going to do this during the song?
Yeah, during the song.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Dude, yeah, I'm feeling very special that you're toasting that, and we got the better half of the bagel, by the way, which the salmon is just amazing, by the way.
Yeah, that was good.
You liked it, and
and you don't like salmon.
Yeah, I don't know what I like, but that was good.
I'll tell you, I don't like salmon either because it's usually too fishy for me.
He threw an onion on it. I'm like, I don't eat. I'm like, okay.